Get leveling, Sonny Jim.
No, I'm good. I'm levelled.
You may have guessed, before we leave, I cast Fine Steed.
I need to.
Okay, my Vicious Mockery is now 2d4, which is still pathetic, but...
Can I ride on a 4? Can I ride a boar? I can ride a boar, can't I?
Hey, your size, yeah.
Yeah,
Boring.
It is a bit boring, to be fair.
Right, let me just do a quick intro. So, welcome to Tuesday night D&D Roll20. This is Dungeons and Dragons. I'm the Frost Maiden. We're back, minus one person due to family issues. So, Rob is going to be comatose for the course of this. No, he's not. So I'll just hanging out in the background, letting Tove do all the work.
Is that like normal then?
Yeah. It's like Rob's here.
Pretty much, yeah. No one will notice, right?
No,
so,
Attack with the bird, not with the bow.
The last session, the players travelled to East Haven, finished off a side quest, and then made their way out towards the Spine of the World Mountains to the south, where they were trying to do a double whammy, find a null bar, and go to Zardarok's palace.
Mm-hmm.
Castle, fortress. Sunblight. Sunblight is the name of the fortress.
Zardarok's Palace would be a great name for an old bar.
It would. Or the Blue Oyster. Okay, so you are making your way out. I just need to, did I roll for stuff before we did it? Scrolly back.
Roll for adventure.
Do you have an adventure?
What?
No, you do not.
You do not have an adventure.
You don't
Bye,
have
everyone.
We tried.
We'll roll again next time.
Okay. So, as you start on your adventure,
Lucky for some. And let me pop that out because I'll need that, and then drop that down there. I need another monitor. I need 3 monitors for running this game. I swear to God.
Yep.
I'll probably
I've got
steal
3,
one from
and I'm
work.
just playing it.
I've got 3.
I've got 3.
Also, I'm the only one with 2. Fucking
Yeah.
amazing.
But
Yeah,
I technically only have
I
one
shall
monitor.
borrow one from work.
One monitor and a laptop screen.
I want a telly I can mount above and just have the one that the one telly that rules them all.
I haven't got enough ceiling height to do that.
Just have it above you, like
Just on the
straight
ceiling.
Okay.
Yeah. Reclined.
So,
I have a chair reclines.
make your way, well, it's kind of south-east-ish, I suppose. Heading out across the tundra. There's no roads to follow. There's no... Basically, you're pretty much covering your... using survival, I suppose, to make sure that you're going the right way.
Rob is doing his job.
I should probably open his character sheet, I suppose, and
Yep.
be ready for making rolls on it, I suppose. Player
I suppose.
characters. Astrid.
Yes.
So I shall pop Astrid up there. And...
I shall assist on any survival rolls.
Because I too wish to survive.
Let's do a quick survival check now.
Hey, we
Very
survived.
nice.
Yep. Okay. Good stuff. I shall double click that.
Nope, you needed a 21. You're all dead.
Ha! Shit.
Okay, so
We'll roll
you
again next week.
start to make your way towards the southeast. I'm just going to measure this to see what the distance is.
Hiya.
So it's about 20 miles in total. So that's
Are
going
we
to
going
take
to the
you...
null bar first?
We are heading to the
That's-
null bar first.
That's if you find a null bar and get to it. That's 10 miles away. So it's
Okay,
pretty much...
okay.
So the trip to the null bar is kind of relatively easy going. You'll probably have to go around these mountains here. It's probably better than...
On the null
Yeah,
bar,
go
kill
like
them
that
all,
way.
Kind of...
camp at
yeah.
their camp,
That way.
and then carry on.
Well, That is a good plan.
I say yeah,
so
so
yeah.
we go you all smash them up and I'll hoover up any gold. Let's do it.
Okay.
It was the East Haven fisherwoman owns a magic fish hook. She was attacked by gnolls on the road. Gnoll bar cackling cavern I've got written down.
We don't know what this magic fish hook does.
No,
but
we just know magic fish hook.
It's just magic.
Oh,
We want it.
the cackling cavern.
Yeah.
As long as we meet Noel Edmonds, Noel Gallagher, and Noel someone
Fielding.
else. Noel Fielding. There we go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The rule of
she was
threes.
from East Haven, the woman.
That makes sense because that is the closest to the Knoll.
East Haven fisherwoman owns a magic fish hook. That's what I've got.
Okay.
Part their knowledge on us.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Strong puns.
Okay, let me just find the cackling
My
chasm.
hotel's as clean as a badger's arse.
Where is the cackling chasm?
Yeah, I think it's around right here where we.
X.
Definitely around there. Yeah.
I'm gonna guess it's around there where we marked the Knoll bar.
We marked it on the map. I'm pretty good with maps. I reckon.
Got map on the map.
It was Bruce.
I'm just trying to find out where
me.
the fucking link to it is.
I certainly think I'm good with maps. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm good with maps.
Is it cartography? Is that
Yeah.
what you call the fucking map shit? Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. You know when something sounds right in your head, but you're not sure.
All the time.
It's like if you say the word bowl too much, just keep saying the word bowl to yourself. Eventually it just sounds wrong.
Yeah.
Or
Just say Knoll instead.
Is that the action that when you're bowling, to bowl?
To bowl.
No, you're
Or-
just talking about a bowl to store my
Or
cereal.
you eat out of a bowl, yeah.
You mean meat?
Bowl.
It's a bowl full
Bowl.
of meat.
Bowl.
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 Tartlet. The word's lost all meaning. Tartlet.
So for some reason, I'm unable to find anything about the cackling chasm, which is kind
Maybe
of...
Ben's lying. Maybe that's not actually what it's called at all.
No, I've got the map. I've got the map of it, but I can't find the
The Knoll actual encampment.
the encounter details.
Ooh.
We've
which is
unlocked a secret
really-
area, guys.
Secret mission!
It's not
Ah.
secret, it's unfinished, and it was
Found it.
removed by the developers.
No,
But there's left clues about it in the game.
found
was a
it.
bug.
Found it. Found it. It's all right. It's under places of interest.
It is very much of
Well,
our
a Knoll
interest.
bar is definitely a place of interest.
Exactly.
Want to go to the Knoll bar to get all my knolls done?
That was a stretch.
Okay. So make your way southeast. The going is relatively slow, although the weather is not too bad at the moment. The snow is quite deep because you're heading away from roads and out across the tundra. The wind has whipped the snow into deep drifts, so it's pretty heavy going. Even with dog sleds, they're kind of running along and then they're hitting deep sort of patches of powdery snow, and they're having to try and back up a little bit and try and work their way around them, so it is pretty slow going. So you're probably only really doing about 2 or 3 miles an hour. It's not much more than walking pace, to be honest, obviously, but you're not the ones doing the walking. So it does take a fair bit of time. I'm going to get my measuring stick, so
It was like 9 miles.
so that would be 1 hour.
Uh-huh.
2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're kind of around about here. Let me just move you guys down. Oh no, I need my selector tool. Bow selector. The giant fucking horse is where you are.
Oh, you moved.
Oh, I've
you
moved.
moved East
Shit.
Haven.
East Haven's moved as
The
well.
horse is so big it's its own gravitational pull.
Oh no.
Excuse me.
See,
Okay,
I
you're on
don't.
adventure.
Control and Z, Control and Z.
Undo.
What is your horse called?
Midnight.
There we go.
Midnight.
It says underneath the horse.
Oh yeah, I had thought of that.
I did that last session. I built a horse.
I'm afraid when you say midnight, you've got to go.
Midnight.
So much so it cuts your microphone out, so we can't hear you.
New
It's
mic. Just
the
can't
high,
handle
the
my
high,
voice.
the
Apparently
high,
not.
the high pitches. It doesn't. Yeah.
Just
Okay.
go and listen 2 minutes to Midnight by Iron Maiden.
So yeah. So, trekking across the tundra, it's getting on for about noon by the time you get to the area where you've been told the Knoll hideout is.
There was a map. We found a map,
You did, yes.
so we know where it is.
So,
Well, then again, how good are Knolls at making maps?
well, it's not only that. Obviously, there's been a lot of snow, and it's kind of not particularly easy to sort of see stuff. It's kind of, if it's, you don't know whether it's right out in the middle of the tundra or if it's nestled in amongst the mountains or whatever. It's just in that area there. So I'm going to let's give Astrid another survival check. Okay.
Ooh.
We survive again.
She's
So,
a survivor.
Astrid manages to, scanning about on amongst the snow and the ice, manages to find some almost covered tracks leading to the east, and pretty much says this way, and kind of starts heading off. Having to stop every now and again to sort of like put a hand up to get you guys to stop, so you don't walk over any sort of evidence of these tracks. They're really, really faint. It looks like these tracks are probably several days old, and the snow and the wind has blown the snow over them, and it's pretty difficult to kind of follow them easily. But you do eventually manage to find your way to it's not what you'd expected. You expect a Knoll outpost to be a construct, fortressy type thing, but it's actually more of a cave.
Cave.
It kind of doesn't look completely natural. So although it looked like it probably was a relatively natural small cave, but it's been hewn away by tools, and the opening of the cave has been made wider. You can kind of tell that it's been chiseled away and it's not naturally formed, which is kind of what gives it away over just any of the other like little rocky outcrops and indents and all that kind of stuff. So let me change your map for you. And I shall quickly pop your tokens.
That horse is obnoxiously big.
That's the size of a warhorse.
Obnoxiously big.
Yeah.
It's in the description and everything.
Oops. Bump. And
Apparently, it's a large face.
Astrid. Are you,
Unless Scott wants me to have it as a large fiend.
no.
But no, it'd still be a warhorse, but it'd just be a fiend at the same time.
I'm having trouble fitting you on the map with that fucking horse.
I'll leave the horse at the entrance to the cave. I can talk to it when it's a mile away, so...
Okay, I shall pop the horse there then, so that I can fit you all on.
If it's a large map, I'll take the horse to get over there faster. If it's a small map, I'll leave the horse.
Okay. Right. So let me just move the player thing.
Basically, it's a way to get 60 feet's worth of speed.
Cackling chasm.
Seems reasonable.
I can do that too. I just need to run a lot.
Yeah, I can do 60 feet and then just hit stuff several times.
So hopefully you should now be able to see
Bones in a cave.
bones
I see
in
nothing.
the cave. Oh,
But that's
fucking here we
'cause-
go again.
Here we go.
I see a cave, and
Do I need to drag a
Nothing
torch
in-
on for you?
I don't see anything.
Is it dark?
Hold on. Yeah, I was going to say if it's dark, we can do stuff about that. I cast light onto. What shall I
Grim.
attach it to? Onto Grim. What weapon does he have?
They're just grim.
Glaive or a battle axe.
All right, I just go. Excuse me, Grim, and I don't tap the spiky bit or the sharp bit, but I kind of touch it somewhere and kind of ding.
Oh,
Let
there you
them have a bit of light.
go. I can see now.
All right.
I can see clearly now.
Uh,
It is
I'll give this
Axe
to
or
Graham.
Glaive saves against the smell. It doesn't like.
Why is Grim? Grim's not even listed as a player.
He doesn't exist.
Sick.
Oh, yes, he is. I just haven't scrolled down far enough. My bad. There you go. You should be able to move that torch now.
I can.
Excellent.
My torchy boy.
Excellent.
So, like, round here should be like a wall or something. Is that right, Scott?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so I can see.
Yeah, that's inside. That's basically inside. That's the outside of the cave, the cliff face, and everything along that bit there.
Cool.
So where I'm standing here
Is the cave
that's
mouth?
the entrance.
That's the entrance to the cave, yeah. Which is known as Area Z1.
Awesome.
Splendid.
At the south end of the chasm, which I suppose you'd know that because the cave heads north. Humanoid skulls are stacked on either side of a cave mouth that contains icy steps descending into the rock. Blood has been used to draw crude symbols on the skulls.
Ugh.
Very common null stuff.
They haven't written
Do I
siren.
recognise any of these symbols?
Make me a religion check.
Oh yeah.
So the symbols are basically the symbol of Yinog, who is the demon lord of Knolls.
Oh dear, they worshipping false idols.
So do you.
I mean, it's all perspective, isn't it?
Ooh.
Does Lizette explain that to the rest of us? What that means?
Heretics.
What?
Pretty
what,
much.
What do those symbols mean, Lizette?
It means some gnolls are going to meet their end today.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that was the plan anyway.
That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Alan rubs his hands together and steps back a bit.
And I say,
Okay.
do we do this quiet if we can first?
I don't think stealth's really much of an option for the majority of the people here, to be honest.
It's not, but I could try.
If we're going to go stealthy, I'd put my infiltrator suit on.
Yeah.
Well-
Have I seen a gnoll before?
Yeah, we fought a pack of gnolls.
I mean, I could turn myself into a
gnoll.
I could
No.
look like a gnoll.
I mean,
If you want to.
out of character,
I
the
would-
three out of four of us are frontline fighters. I don't think stealth is really.
No,
No.
but I would like to try.
I mean, we
Or-
can try.
Okay.
I would like to
We do.
quietly move down the stairs.
In
Sword
that case,
drawn and up.
then, in that case, then I try and become stealthy too.
Just so you know,
Mhm.
Grem is currently admitting light from him.
I know. I also wear
Plate.
heavy armor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't wear plate. I'm not allowed that yet.
Oh yeah, true. You just jingle as you
Yeah,
move.
I do jingle as I move.
What's
Yeah.
your intelligence, Graham?
1 sec. I think it's 8, but I'll double check. My intelligence is 10.
Okay, and what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 14.
So who's heading down into the cave?
I think I said I was going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
following behind.
You're
yeah,
all
I'll
being-
absolutely go down.
I'm gonna follow behind at a distance of like.
Oh, you're
10
rolling
feet.
stealth? Sick.
uh,
Hey! Graham
You
is
don't have
invisible.
disadvantage either, do you?
No.
I do.
Almost doesn't matter.
So everyone is almost silent apart from Lizette, who stomps down into the
The
second
one
part
person
of
that
the cave.
wanted to be stealthy.
Yep.
I said I'd give it a try. Didn't say I'd necessarily succeed.
So these creatures.
Yeah, she's just like stealth off, clanking in front of us. Me and Graham just look at each other like.
So
You
these
don't even
creatures.
see Grim.
You can't
Where's
even
he
see him,
gone?
he's blinded by the light.
He just stood really still, eating some nuts.
So, crude steps lead down to a frigid 10-foot high cave filled with a putrid stench. The mostly broken bones of humanoids and animals lay scattered on the icy floor amid bits of metal and torn strips of leather. There are kind of all bits of bones and skulls, leaving humans, dwarves, goblins, Goliaths, and orcs all in together. Again, symbols have been carved into some of the skulls. The symbol looks like a three-headed flail. It kind of stinks in here, but also you can hear the wind getting up, and the wind whistling through the caves and through the chasm almost sounds like a distant cackling noise.
Makes sense. Smells.
Okay.
Hence the name.
As I'm walking down, I'm going to just look around slowly.
I didn't want to do that. I want to look at it. Sorry.
To see if I see any signs of movement or.
I mock the wall.
Hang on a second, it's just closed the fucking thing again. Does not like me clicking on links in.
Never pop a window out.
Too late.
Okay, so let me just
pretending at the moment that I can't see what I can actually see, which is that.
I can't see those things.
I can't see them.
I can't see them.
How can you see that for?
I've walked into the cave now.
Yeah, but I'm in the cave, mate.
No, you're not.
If I stand...
Cave
I
mouth
see.
is where I am.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
Ah.
Okay, well, I'm going to wait till everyone else walks in, to be fair.
That's why I said I was stepping down into the cave first. That's why I've said to Scott I wanted.
I thought like this way was the cave for some reason.
No.
Okay.
If I move off the steps.
I act like a air steward and go, for adventure, go there.
In case of emergency, your exits are here.
Here. And remember, you've only got to outrun your mates. I say that to Grab. Who
I think I'm faster than everyone here. I'm pretty sure I can.
We've certainly got
probably
longer
can.
legs.
I'm just going to say, mate, I will reward you richly if you do have to run, if you can pick me up and take me with you. I say that kind of like I'm doing now.
You can outrun the people, but I'm on the back of a boar.
Yeah,
Ben's got a war horse, so depends whether we get to our mounts first or not, really.
Well,
I can telepathically communicate with them out within a mile.
Kick Rem! Kick Rem!
So the vibe I'm getting here is that I'm the slowest.
Yeah.
You're the sacrificial lamb here, to be honest, mate.
Okay.
Right. So as I start to descend the stairs, you can look round. Obviously, I can see the skulls, smell the stench. Do I see any signs of movement or anything?
How far can you see?
I have dark vision. 60 feet, I believe. Yep.
So, can you see this here?
I can see one hairy knoll.
So yes.
I don't know why I found that funny, but I did.
You can see that. Not currently facing you. Currently facing away from you.
If you see a grassy knoll, duck.
If it's not currently facing me and my ridiculously bad stealth check didn't affect it, I will attempt to sneak up on the thing and two-handed sword it from behind. But...
Nice.
Okay.
Anyone else following Lizette?
You know, you've seen those films where you see people sneaking in, dun 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 dun, dun 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 dun, but it's clunk 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 clunk, clunk 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 clunk.
But yeah, I'd be following Lizette because, you know, second person in and all that.
Mhm.
Or first. Depends on the situation.
Okay.
You better move then, because he's going.
I'm gonna just move around
make
so I can
me
see what's
another
going on.
Stealth check.
This will be as good as the first one, I'm sure of it. 7.
Yeah.
It's one better than the first one.
Okay. So,
Roll mine as
in
well.
actual fact, it's not your armor that makes the noise. You actually manage to step on a bone, or the remnants of a bone, which breaks under your foot. And the weight of obviously you and your armor, there is a snap. And within seconds, the knoll spins to face you. Intruder!
I'm lying on the floor at this point.
There is a left-hand passage here, and we
There's
didn't
2
follow the
Lizettes.
left-hand passage.
There is 2 Lizettes. Have you
There
cast
is
some
2
kind of
Lizettes. Boop.
But that was a different cleric.
And now there's
foul
one.
magic?
That was
I cast mirror image. Okay.
Blessing of the Trickster normally.
Does that spell still exist in this edition? Because that
Yep.
is... Oh, I want that. I so want that.
You enter as a bard, it's a wizard's ring.
Oh,
Gutted.
I can do it on
In theory.
second edition.
So, let me...
Pardon me.
Let me bring up the turn order and we'll put it into...
Oh, okay. You know, mirror image. Everyone knows you just aim for the one in the middle, right?
Yeah.
That's what it says in community, isn't it?
I didn't add mine to the turn order, even though I rolled it on there.
It's got
It's
cleared
because
it.
it cleared it as soon as you rolled it.
I want my 18 back.
Do you want to roll
So-
again and I'll just change it to an 18? Yeah.
7.
14. That's pretty good for me.
Well, the 18 is like the best initiative I've ever had, I think.
Stop telling me I don't have one selected. Fucking.
I
bullshit.
normally have like... Well, I only have 2 to initiative, so...
I've got +5. That's got 7.
Ah, you've got like high dex. Is it dexterity then?
I get a bonus as a bunny person.
Ah, nice.
Oh, whoops. Let me just...
Whoopsie.
I have a hair trigger.
Nice.
Literally called hair trigger.
Nice.
Makes sense.
As in H-A-R-E, not H-A-I-R.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I should be on +6 now, actually. Bishop
Okay.
bonus has gone up.
Why is it only
Brucey
done-
bonus.
A
No.
Brucey bonus.
1, 2, 3.
Still only puts me on 8. Doesn't really make much
There we go.
difference.
Right, has everybody made... Oh, I need to do Astrid as well.
Also, for some reason, Bruce is first when he rolled 7.
I
That's
haven't
not
changed...
set
I
to
haven't
ascend
changed
or
it.
descend. I know how to do that now because I've DM'd 2 one-shots.
Perfect.
I'm basically just... I know it all.
Better than Ben now.
Hard.
Both times I had to ask people in the part.
Why are there 2 horses now?
I couldn't see the second horse. I haven't got. I must not have given the horse vision. So I can't see what the horse sees, which is technically correct.
Technically correct.
Let me add a turn.
Technically correct. The best
So I
kind
can communicate
of
with the horse and say,
correct.
"Horse, what can you see?" I can see another horse. Fuck it out.
Ah,
God damn.
It's nays at you.
you've summoned the world's dumbest horse.
Okay, so
I see a wall.
Right.
Lizette, you get to react first, even though he
It
turns
says
around and goes,
intruders. I grin. 5, 10, and I would like to swing a sword at the one, please.
Okay.
We'll go for the one on the left.
Cut its head off.
12.
Is a miss.
Oof.
And again, 14.
Is also a miss.
Bloody hell.
Oh, wow, what are these knolls, huh?
Hearty notes.
4 and a 6.
Yeah, badass knolls.
They're
Alright.
wearing armor.
All right.
That'll do the job.
As in, I rolled a 4 and I rolled a 6.
Yeah. Well, that didn't help as well.
That'll be my turn.
Okay.
We should have given you bardic inspiration, but never mind.
Is Midnight doing anything?
No.
Eating some.
Do I still
snow.
only get 4 charges of bardic inspiration per rest?
Can you end
Guess
your
so.
turns, please? I think you're assuming
midnight
you
too.
can end Midnight standard,
There you
right?
go.
Yeah.
End in midnight.
Okay, this one. Rose a Spirit Lizette.
Fuck you.
20.
That hits.
It's not a natural, but yeah.
But it
So
is 20.
It's one of my favourite themes. This one. Is
does
this Icewind Dale?
5 piercing damage.
Holy
Yeah, I
shit.
like the Icewind Dale soundtrack is amazing. So good.
It's but a scratch.
So yep.
Quite a big scratch.
I didn't see the
Alan.
roll.
Is it?
Hello. Hello.
It's
Seeing or hearing something ahead, I walk in behind, and I just about make out a knoll there.
I saw
Actually-
it myself.
I can kind of see one to the left, but
Mhm.
I think what I'm probably going to do is
roll a random insult.
Just roll 100.
What?
You didn't roll a D100. Just run a roll.
He just rolled
100.
100.
Just roll 100. You should
You've got a
take
piece
the
of paper
100.
that says 100 on it and just rolls it.
Yeah.
100.
all right. Okay, that's not very good. These are crap. All right, I look at the thing. I look at Graham and I wink and I go, "I've seen more threatening geckos."
I
And
quite like that one.
I like that.
That
I
is a good one.
viciously mock. That's not very good, is it? 4 damage.
Wisdom save. Yeah.
I just
That
like
was one of
Gecko.
my more favourite ones.
Do I get the? Right, that's it. I rolled 2d4 and it equaled 1. How does that work? Can someone explain that?
You got 1 plus 3.
Oh, what? So the one was
You
a
rolled
1 and
one
was
on one d4
Uh-huh.
and 3 on the other d4.
Okay. Well, that's
It
a bit
also
weird.
has disadvantage if it doesn't save on its attack roll.
That's what I was going to say.
So-
It's more than just damage.
That's true. It is disabling and stuff, isn't it?
Mainly
So
it's for the disabling. The damage is only secondary.
so it says spell save DC 0. That can't be right.
It's
doesn't it?
15.
It's 15.
15. There you go. So does it save?
Wisdom.
This one is viciously mocked.
Okay.
It's just so
So
confused. What the fuck's a gecko?
and
So it takes 4 points of damage.
and I
It has disadvantage on its next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn. On all
and
attack rolls.
I give Graham like a really friendly pat on the back and go get him, lads, as if you're like loads of people, and give you bardic inspiration. And that is the end of my go. Where's that thing gone?
I am loads of people.
Yeah, so
Nothing bad.
I tried clicking end of turn. Oh, there
There
we
you
go.
go.
I tried again.
Okay. An arrow shoots towards Lizette. 13.
13 is a miss.
Okay, it shoots just over your left shoulder and buries itself in the wall somewhere down here. Grem.
I notice it. And go.
Oh. Right, so Grem is going to move his ass. I'm going to just slightly kind of like move Lizette to the side as I
You
go
can
past.
attack at
Just
range,
like,
can't you?
yeah,
You've got reach, so you can attack from behind me.
yeah, but I'm not going to.
Fine.
So yeah, I'm gonna kind of like just move Lizette to the side, walk past her, go to the left-hand side, and as I am moving myself into position, I am going to rage, so I can just stand in the middle of everything, and I am then going to recklessly attack the guy that's kind of like north of me right now. So
You
I'm
get
gonna
a
attack
D8
twice.
now. D8 bardic inspiration, by the way.
okay. Okay, I will use that bardic inspiration on the first one because that is a shit attack. So I'll roll a d8. So the first one's a 16, second one is a 27.
Both are hits.
Perfect. Right, so boom. 19 on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Jesus Christ, 9 on the second one.
Amazing craft.
Fantastic.
You pretty much
Uh,
just
weapons.
you wade in and you lop one of its arms off with one blow, and then just basically run your sword through its chest and headbutt it off the end of your sword as it
Okay.
falls to the floor.
I call it a pussy as it falls to the floor, and then I turn to face the one facing Lizette.
Okay.
And that will be my go.
I like to think I did some damage in that bit.
So the one who is directly in front of Lizette that you're now facing kind of sees you stride in and kill its mate with one blow. Well, technically 2 blows and a headbutt. And stabs at you with a spear.
Great attack. They've got disadvantage and advantage.
Straight roll.
Straight roll.
So it's got disadvantage and advantage.
So it's a straight roll.
Yeah, so 23.
That definitely hits.
That's 5 piercing damage.
It does 2 piercing damage.
Wow.
Because he's
And
angry.
the
Puny
next
nose.
one can only reach Lizette, so a spear slashes out at Lizette. And crits for 24.
Oh, the fucker.
Does not much more damage, actually. 7 points of piercing damage.
Okie doke. And I will hellishly rebuke him.
Mm-hmm.
That was really
5
neat.
points of fire damage. It kind of looks a bit
You
confused as
need to make a dex saving throw.
flames lick up its spear. Yeah, it fails.
That's again. That's a
Can't
terrible
afford it.
damage roll. A 1 and a 4 on 2d10.
Yeah, it's not great. Oh, I need Tove, don't I, as well on the map?
You do. You can just get rid of Astrid and just put Tove there. It's fine.
Yeah. We're okay with that.
Oh, Tove isn't an NP, isn't a player character, so I've got to find the fucking.
To be honest, just shoot with Astrid. We're going to butcher these gnolls, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Tove is here, though, I know it.
Rob
Look at the
created a
sheet.
macro, but it's on his thing, isn't it? It's not on his character sheet.
Because I showed him how to use power cards, and he used it.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah,
Oh.
Dad.
Is it card?
Apparently,
Power card.
Tove doesn't.
Just shoot, Rob.
Power card's the one that lets you do all the stuff like this.
Just shoot, Scott. Just shoot.
No.
Just do it.
But Tove's the one that does all the damage.
Yeah, well, when
Alright,
we need
fine.
damage, then you can work it out.
Astrid moves 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and takes a shot avec le bow.
Boing.
Longbow.
Schlongbow.
A schlongbow, yeah.
Put your schlongbow away.
Oh, Jesus, right, okay, fine.
17.
Does 17 points damage. Does-
Nope.
hits for 17.
20 points of damage.
20 points of damage.
I mean, when he hits.
Sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Is Hunter's Mark a bonus action?
Yeah.
Yes.
He wouldn't use it,
You
I don't
wouldn't
think.
use
It does today.
it. You
Just,
just cast it beforehand.
yeah, doesn't matter though. Because
DM says it's fine.
it's fine. No, he's not going to get any points for Hunter's Mark. I didn't mean to do it. I meant to. He'll cast Hunter's Mark after this. So
Does he
20
get 2
points of
attacks now? Rangers at level 5.
Yars.
I don't know his build though, so
With Sharpshooter, do they?
yeah.
Oh,
If it's-
shit.
Sharpshooter's like normal attack, isn't it?
Yeah.
Same as us using Great Weapon Master.
True.
And
If he's full ranger at level 5, I think it's 2 attacks.
It is.
think. I don't know if all rangers specs get it.
No, they all do. It's standard ranger ability.
It's like, for example, only some bards get it.
17 again.
Fucking hell.
Nice.
He's going to kill me. He always does so much worse with.
Do 20 again.
15.
15. It's fine.
We'll allow it.
I shall allow it.
Okay, so he
I'm
kills
feeling like
kills
a
the one on the
little
right outright. The second one it now has an arrow poking out of its neck. There's only 2 of them left now. So let me just move on to Bruce.
Boing, boing, boing. Boing, boing. Punch him in the nards. No, don't want. Oh, nearly cast Underwave then. Don't want that.
At 9th level.
A 9th level Thunderwave. Why is the writing so small on this?
You're a tiny itsy bunny.
That's the fella. 11. That's going to miss.
It is indeed a miss.
23 is going to hit though.
That, on the other hand, does not miss.
14 points of thunder damage.
We're on this one
to
here?
the nards. Yeah.
Okay,
And he has disadvantage if he attacks anyone but me.
Well, he's got disadvantage because he's dead.
That's a lot of disadvantage.
That is considered to be quite a disadvantage, to be
I
fair.
don't think death gives you disadvantage though. Rules is written.
No, but it removes your ability to attack.
Yeah.
Probably prone, to be fair. That'll make it difficult.
And incapacitated, I would add.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disadvantage on saving throws.
However, I reckon you'd have a better advantage on stealth.
Absolutely. Silent as the grave, as they say.
I'll just boing off back behind, not out the wall.
Okay.
It's your turn, Bruce.
No. I don't want the game to end.
Step
Well,
up onto the altar and try and slice this mofo in 2.
Okay.
Nice. Oh.
Wrong way round. The other way round.
I take a swing and I miss.
I miss and I miss.
I take another swing and I miss again.
I feel like I should be
God.
bardic inspirationing Lizette, not.
Possibly.
I'm having rolling issues today.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh well.
Yep.
I swing and I swing again. Mother fucking. Try and kick out of him, but obviously at the end of my turn.
It's a message from the gods, Lizette.
It's a dangerous thing. He's dead, so we'll remove him from the turn.
With those rolls, I'm not in any danger.
Oh, it's my
Alan,
go.
It is
I'm
your
really
go.
curious as to what's going on in there now. After, seeing one that I yelled at melt into bloody gore, I kind of stroll up to where Bruce is. Oh, there's only one left. Hello. So I see this one. In what condition is it in, this one? Right?
Untouched.
Hasn't been touched. Let me see what we
I've rolled 2 4s, a 6, and a 1.
I'm going to touch him.
Well,
Real good.
Touch him.
And
in
not
that
gently.
case, I just, from my cloak, I go like into the cloak, both sides, pull out 2 little balls of acid, and go, "Hey, want to know how I got this smile?" and throw them at the knoll.
Okay.
Let's see. But it has to save. It probably will save. Let's face it.
You haven't seen its dexterity.
All right.
It doesn't splash onto me, does it?
No, it shouldn't do. Shouldn't do. Only if I want it to.
Yeah.
Only if I want it to. I can choose. It says
Okay.
the description says I can choose.
Right.
What it does.
Both vials break into its face,
Okay.
and half of its face starts to dissolve as the acid eats into it, and it screams in agony, kind of backpedaling backwards towards the wall, which it's relatively close to anyway, so it doesn't really move that far.
Awesome. That is the end of my turn.
In sheer panic, it lashes out with its spear at Lizette for 17.
That hits.
You're not having a good night, are you?
No.
Does 5 piercing damage. That seems to be the standard damage for a knoll spear is 5 piercing damage at the moment.
I want to damage things, so I'm going to hellishly rebuke it.
It's one way to get things.
It takes about 13 fire damage on a failed save, half on a save.
Fire leaps up the shaft of its spear, catching its hands and arms on fire. It howls in pain as the acid continues to eat into it, and it sinks to its knees before falling forwards. Dead.
It has not had a good day. I want to investigate the area to see if there's anything shiny and valuable looking.
I also want to look for the magic fish hook.
I am going to touch myself.
Oh,
Get in the corner, please.
Are you going into a different room to do that?
Anybody else?
I'm laying on hands.
When I want to heal, I touch myself.
Oh, someone needs to make that a paladin.
Grem is still angry, so Grem is actually going to behead the gnoll right in front of him just with his axe after combat, and the gnoll's dead anyway.
Nice.
Okay, so
I
those searching the area find a leather pouch underneath some broken bones in the corner of the room.
I pat Grem on the arm and go, "There's more stairs up here. I really, really want to stab something."
Me and Alan fighting over this pouch while you're talking to each other.
And then I walk off towards the other stairs.
Okay.
We'll go 60-40 on the pouch, eh, Bruce?
You find 4 gold pieces,
Ooh.
14 silver pieces, 21 copper pieces, and a pearl earring.
How about I have the earring, you have the gold?
How about you share it with the party?
Does the pearl earring look tarnished or damaged in any way?
It is in reasonably good condition.
Does it feel like it has the smell of Arcana about it?
No.
Still, we'll put it in the party loot and we'll share it out.
Oh, right then. If
I
we
want to head up
must.
these stairs.
You're no fun, Bruce.
You just burn an old's face off with acid, you maniac. And I'll hop between his legs. And carry
It
on.
was threatening this poor young maiden who is defenceless.
To be fair, it seems it at the moment.
I say sarcastically and wink.
I'm not in the
roll
room, luckily for you.
Roll for damage on that vicious mockery.
I need some Savlon.
Burn. Yeah, let's follow.
That's true. I did some vicious burns and some vicious burns. Must be Burns night.
See, you said I wouldn't be casting spells for damage. That's all I'm doing.
Okay, so
wasted spell slots. Sorry, Scott.
The stairs lead down.
Or down. I go down.
Can you? Yeah, you can move into there. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I don't want to move in there until I've said what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, those stairs go down about 15 feet, and you are on a ledge around a huge chasm. The chasm extends beyond your sight downwards, and it is probably about 30 feet wide from east to west, and again extends north as far as you are able to see. This ledge looks to kind of lead around the outside where you see these spiky bits sticking out. Yeah, they're actually just sticky out bits. They don't go down to your level. They just kind of stick out a little bit. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. Can I?
They're like sideways icicles. Yeah, you can walk underneath them basically.
Well, shall we walk down and round?
Let's do it. I'm trying to be stealthy again.
I am going to take care with my footing.
The ledge is quite slippery, but it is wide enough for you to be able to walk without, having to hug right up against the face.
I'm just taking extra care, so I'm probably going quite slow.
Okay.
I'm invisible.
The noise of the maniac-y kind of laughter that echoes through the chasm is a lot louder here now, bouncing off the walls. And you can't really pinpoint where it's coming from, whether it's the wind, whether it is actually something cackling and howling and laughing. It's
I'm
very
going to stop
difficult.
here because as I move forward, the map revealed something to me on the left.
Okay.
So.
Yep.
So I'm going to wander around slowly, kind of obviously looking at the wall, making sure if I can see anything.
Okay, so just up here is like an archway.
Aha!
Okay. Oops. That's not quite what I wanted to do. There we go.
What the fuck?
I'm following at a distance. Boosh.
Okay.
But not that far. I'm still here.
Bear with
Oh,
me.
are we travelling north?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm a square away from Greb.
Painted in blood on the walls of this 8-foot-high cave are pictographs of a towering monster with sharp teeth that wields what looks like a 3-headed flail. Packs of hyenas feed on the corpses in its wake. A small fire crackles near the south wall, filling the cave with smoke. Cooking above the fire is a small green fish, while behind the fire, leaning against the south wall, is a blood-encrusted spear and a fishing pole.
Do I recognise the image? So do I have an idea of what a kind of monster it might be?
You're not there. You can't see it.
Oh, I'm by Greb. Sorry, I can't see it. It's not.
I'm by Bruce.
Right. Okay. So I've not quite got to it yet.
I don't know where you guys are.
We just ran the corner from behind you.
Yeah.
No, you're quite right.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
does the thing in the middle of the room appear to be doing?
Cooking a fish.
It is indeed cooking a fish. Bear with me one sec.
Well, as I'm being super stealthy, I kind of make my way around to try and look in what's going on here. And I'm by Bruce now.
As I walk in, I'm going to say, "You worship the wrong gods," and attack.
Okay.
Can I now see the blood picture of the giant monster thing, and can I sort of do I recognise what they've drawn?
Make me a religion check.
Oh, a religion check. Okay.
What? Why did I roll as the torch? I am a torch now.
Well, you're
rolled
glowing,
10.
so
Human torch.
you don't recognise the symbols or any of
Okay.
the.
Is it the one that I
things
saw
depicted.
before?
Yes, it is.
So I recognise it, obviously.
Yep.
Okay.
It's Brian, God of Knowles.
He's a wobber and a wapist and a
It
pickpocket.
is the banker that Noel talks to on the phone. I'm just going to shut up. That's
Was
terrible.
an obscure side reference there for anybody?
Oh, let me just move Astrid to there.
Anyone who's home for 4 o'clock on Channel 4, wherever it was.
It's filmed in Bristol. Do you
That
know
way you
Noel,
love it so.
Noel Edmonds got a cab licence and set his car up as a taxi so that he can use bus lanes in Bristol to get around, but doesn't pick anyone up.
Nice.
What a
I
twat.
did know that.
That's amazing. Right, who hasn't
You
rolled?
can use the commuter lane as well.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2+ and bus lanes. Yeah.
2 people haven't rolled.
Oh,
I have.
Gren.
I'm just a
Alright.
torch.
Oh, do you want to just
Oh.
re-roll as you?
Yeah, sure.
your torch has initiative.
I wanted to be a torch, man. Shit.
I want to be a torch.
You rolled 10 as a torch, didn't you?
I think I rolled like 6.
Oh, I'll give you
Let's
10.
have
There
that.
you go. Okay, descending order. So Bruce gets to go first.
Boing, boing through Lizette's legs because it's hilarious. Boingy, boing. Nut punch. Nut punch.
Thunder gauntlets.
Both hit.
12
One each testicle.
and 7.
Nice.
Actually, I'm holding a shield, so it's just one fist. So I'm sort of
Speed
back
bagging it.
Yeah, Chris
It
Akabusi.
doesn't actually turn out to be a nut punch.
Ah.
Doesn't have nuts.
Ah.
Oh, have you just fisted someone?
Punched him in the fork.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Punched her in the fork.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, and disadvantage on attacking anybody but me, which
Punch
I'm
you
pretty
right
sure
in
won't
the
be a
opening.
problem.
It depends.
Right in the
Do we
baby.
think I'm going to roll higher than a 6 this time?
No,
I hope so.
no, not a chance.
Oh, yeah.
That is a pretty great sword.
A 12 slashing, and let's drop on a divine smite.
Yeah.
Go.
Because I finally hit.
20 damage.
Okay. It's looking in a pretty
And
bad
that's
way
attack
now.
1,
Dude.
attack 2.
Nice.
With 17 damage, is it dead? Before I smite it.
No.
Oof. 17 plus 6. What's that? Is that a radiant on
The
top?
6,
No,
the
that's
6
the
would be
crit.
for the crit.
This is a tough one.
Right. I get it.
And I'll smite it again. For another 11 damage.
Yeah.
I assume it's not a fiend or undead, otherwise there would be more damage.
Oh, that's the wrong number. It is not a fiend. No.
Or undead.
It's a
Nope.
gnoll.
Oh, actually, it is a fiend.
Oh,
Ah.
it's a hellish gnoll.
So you get to roll another what? D6.
It's a medium
Take another
fiend.
5 damage.
Okay.
It's a what?
Did you smite it twice? You have to do it.
I did smite it twice.
Ah, you rolled 2d8. Ah, I see there. I see.
Okay.
One additional d8 for...
Alright. Yeah, I just didn't see it was 2 that you rolled. I thought, oh, you maybe you roll again.
As you hit it the final time, it lashes out with its fangs towards you. 16.
16 hits.
Clamps its jaws on your shoulder and
Ooh.
does 7 points of piercing damage. And make me a Constitution save. You'll take an additional 7 points of poison damage.
Oh, boy.
And you're going to turn into a gnoll. A were-gnoll.
It dies with its teeth clamped in your shoulder. It's basically, that was its death throw.
Just out of curiosity, did you roll with disadvantage?
Yes, it rolled a 20 otherwise.
You're welcome.
It's fine, I'm immune to disease.
You're not immune to poison, though.
No.
Okay.
I would like to investigate the things in this cave.
Clamp the jaws off my head and stab it again.
Okay.
Boot him.
Blah, 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 blah.
That's in an angry mood today.
Okay, so you're looking around, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, next to the
Items of interest.
fire is a bloodstained bolt of cloth that has been folded around a pile of coins to create a makeshift bundle that holds 21 gold pieces.
Are you group looping this one?
I'm adding it onto the current thing.
56 silver pieces.
I guess we're letting the rabbit carry the gold now, I say.
And
For myself.
117 copper pieces.
Just don't go melting that ore
Against-
down to make things, buddy. All right.
Against the
Let's fight
wall
on.
is the fishing pole.
Ooh.
The fishing pole is just basically a bit of wood.
But the hook.
But there is indeed a hook attached to it. The hook of Fisher's Delight.
Oh.
Is it delightful?
It's amazing.
Fisher's delight. I'm just hearing ding ding, doodly doo, doo doo.
Is it
Do-
a fish? Blood?
Do, 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 do. No, that's Rapper's Delight, of course, isn't it? Do, 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 do.
Okay.
Oh, it's a fish. A chip.
I'll give you a brief rundown of this.
Fish and chips.
So it's a. I assume you're going to identify it.
I'd like to take 10 minutes to Richard identify to waste,
Okay.
not waste a spell slot, but yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We will do that afterwards.
Yeah, we'll get
There
there.
are
Just
multiple.
tell us now.
I'll tell you now, yeah. So this tiny silvery fish hook has a little gold feather attached to it. For it to function, the feathered hook must be tied to the end of a fishing line immersed in enough water to fill at least a 10-foot cube. At the end of each uninterrupted hour of immersion, roll a d6. On a 6, a floppy 6-inch long magical fish appears on the end of the hook. The colour and properties of the conjured fish are determined by rolling on the Hook of Fisher's Delight table. It has its own table.
How much water do you need to be in?
A
10
10-foot cube. Once the hook conjures a fish, it can't do so again until the next dawn. So on a 1 to 10, so it's d20. On a 1 to 10, the fish is green with copper bands, and it provides a day's worth of nourishment to one creature that eats it.
Wow.
The fish loses its property and rots if not eaten within 24 hours of being
What
caught.
colour was the fish that the thing was
Green.
eating?
Green, yeah.
It was green.
11 to 14 is yellow with black stripes. Once removed from the hook, this awful tasting fish can be thrown up to 120 feet, targeting a creature that the thrower can see. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. The fish then disappears.
That is amazing.
I want the rocket fish.
Oh, it gets better. 15 to 18, blue with white bands. When released from the hook, the fish squirms free, sprouts wings, and follows you around and sings a beautiful tune in Aquion. It disappears after 2d4 hours or when reduced to 0 hit points. The fish uses the Quipper stat block, except that it can breathe air and has a flying speed of 30 feet. And then finally, 9.
No, just Billy Bath.
No, it just
Big
swims
Bath. It just follows you and sings.
On a 19 to 20, you get a goldfish with silver stripes, which provides a day's worth of nourishment to one creature that eats it and grants 2d10 temporary hit points to that creature. The fish loses these properties and rots if not eaten within 24 hours of being caught.
2d10 temporary hit points. Bloody
Yes.
hell.
I need to eat some golden fish.
That is a pretty good. The beast we killed. Do I recognise what it is?
Dead.
Well, make me another religion check, I suppose.
A religion check.
Well, it is fiend or undead. I guess.
Oh, well,
it
so-
would be.
There you go, Public.
14.
Would I know what it is, or would I need to religion check also?
The bard doesn't. You kind of, because you already know about the knoll stuff, you would know that this would be. So gnolls have champions, so this would be they're called a Chizka, so they're like a gnoll sort of like fiendish champion.
How do you spell it?
Chyzka.
In the meantime, out the cavern and push up the walls.
I do a drawing of it in my notebook. I'm just sort of,
There's not much of it left. I smashed it to pieces.
I saw it before it got
Post-death.
Okay,
destroyed.
let me just quick read of this. Blah 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 blah.
While you're doing that, I'm going to use the loot.
I also used lay on hands as well.
Okay.
So
No
I
problem.
healed myself back up.
Let's get rid of that. I was looking to see if I could.
I thought you already touched yourself in the last room.
I did
How
have to
do
touch
I?
myself again
How
in
do I
this room.
give an item to somebody on?
Just drag it onto the. If you drag it onto the main screen and press Show to Players,
Okay.
there's a Show to Players button. It'll just appear in our library. There you go. So we've now got Appendix D, magic items, Hook of Fish's Delight. So we
Okay.
can see it. We don't know who's got it, but
Okay. Cool. Well,
at
it
least
just
it's-
means you can read it for what it does, basically.
Yeah.
Just
It's in my bag. I'm going to take the fishing pole as well because I need a fishing pole. So
yeah, fair
didn't
enough.
we lose the last one in the river?
yeah.
Why are you saying we?
It was a group effort. I don't know. Lizette has been. I like the character, but her roles have been awful. Like just generally, she rolls terribly.
Because you used to play a divination wizard where you can just change your numbers.
Oh,
Yeah. But even then, I never rolled any really good like divination numbers to use that often.
Fair.
I think my rolls are just average, but today they've been abysmal.
It happens.
Rolls on average are average after a long
Yeah.
time of playing the game.
You have good days, you have bad days.
Uh-huh.
Today is a
Yes,
low
we do.
day.
Okay.
Unless I have advantage, then I've got 2 crits.
Sing songs. Let's have the good times.
So Lizette is heading north. Okay.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Good old Quimby.
Ooh.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Oh.
Right.
Ooh, not
Which way did everyone go?
What is it? What
is it?
Did
It's
go-
a white
oh,
hole.
I see. Back out. Astrid's still in the cave, by the way. No, sure.
Okay, let me
Fun.
just... Z8. Okay.
I've got 1 point of lay on hands left, and I've 1 use of healing hands, so we're all right.
I got...
So you make your way around the edge. To your left is
4 healing
another...
words.
Is another archway leading into... You peer around the edge. There are... The strong scent of dirty fur fills this dark 10-foot high cave. The stone floor has deep ridges where hundreds of claw feet have scratched it. Gaunt, shivering gnolls huddle around a sputtering fire, cackling amongst each other incessantly. To the north, however, in a cage, you can... Well, situated atop the ledge is a cage made of thick timber beams with a bolted iron door and iron fittings. The cage is 5 feet on each side and 7 feet tall. Inside it, a male human in hide armour paces back and forth. His murderous eyes lock onto any sort of movement he notices. Seeing you, clutching a javelin made of black crystalline substance, he roars, and the skin on his hands and face tear slightly as he opens his mouth, as if it almost looks like he's got frostbite, and his lips are chapped from the cold.
Okay.
He doesn't throw the spear at you. He's just gripping it and he just roars.
I would like to use Divine Sense, please.
Okay.
Do I detect any fiends, celestials, or undead within 60 feet of me? Mainly while looking at that thing.
He is a fiend.
He is a fiend.
Let me have a look at the other creatures to the left are not fiends.
Okay.
I guess it's we're spotted, so I can't just quickly chuck a bane at them or anything.
Demon
Those
in a
little
cage.
huddled around.
Are we in initiative, or anyone doing anything? Like,
I would.
are they doing anything?
Well, he's in a cage, so he can't do anything. They haven't reacted. They've heard.
Okay.
One of
In
them
that
kind
case-
of semi looks up from the roar, but doesn't make any kind of reaction.
In that case, I'd
I'll
like
go.
to. I'd like to cast Bane at the group of huddled ones.
Okay.
Up to 3 creatures. Hold on. So, there's quite a few. All right, the front 3, I guess, closest to me.
The front 3, yeah.
Yeah. And
Charisma
as I
save.
do so, I kind of whisper, "You aren't important enough for a specific insult," which is one of the lists. Well, I just picked it random. And I try, if this works and they don't have a go at me, I try and duck back out of the way. But there you go.
What's your spell save? 15. So
Mhm.
one of them is baned.
Oh,
Let me.
we
The
need
middle
one of them.
one.
Cool.
They all rolled really well, considering they got shit charisma. They all rolled really
I
well.
was hoping they wouldn't have much charisma because they don't look like charismatic.
What's a suitable baney looking?
Skull. I always go for the skull.
Yeah, skull makes sense for Bane.
Now, am I stuck standing here, or can I dodge back out of the way?
Have you got any movement left?
I guess I just moved from like here to there.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yep.
I rolled a 27 on my stealth, so I was trying to make sure that Lizette's the one everyone goes for.
So at that point, obviously you've cast a spell, and therefore they are aware of you. So we will hop into. Oops.
Okay.
I'm going to roll a 1 for initiative now.
That's not fireball.
Yeah. So it's one d4.
This is a very fireball-free campaign, considering especially we're in the
I've got a
ice.
scroll of fireball. I could have just used that. That'll come in handy at some point. That will come in handy at some point. We'll roll initiative, though.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. So
There.
all but
9.
one of them will get to go before me.
It's a shame that they saved. There would have been nice to have had 3 of them baned, wouldn't it? There you go. So it's a 1d4 they have to roll and subtract from their attacks?
With Bane's. Yeah.
Take a spell off. There we go. I'm going to take his spell off.
Okay, is everyone rolled?
Mm-hmm.
Yar.
Descending.
This is
See.
Oopsie.
gonna be a big
Okay,
fun.
so this null.
This null, that null, this null.
Because I don't think only Lizette's sort of standing in sight of them. I kind of go, there be gnolls.
Leaps over the fire, charges through 1, 2, 3, 4, whoosh, and stabs at Lizette. 14.
That's a miss.
Okay. Okay. This null. Ooh, line of sight. Has it got line of sight of Lizette there? There's my measuring stick. Yeah, it kind of. No, there's a bit of sticky out. Well, I suppose just. Yeah. Just. I'd say you're in cover, so you'll have disadvantage.
That gives me plus to my AC, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Depends
what
on
is it?
what type
Is
of
it
cover.
like plus
Both.
2? Oh.
Is that the +2 or +4, I think?
It depends how much cover you think he has.
Sadly, it's crit, so it can't miss.
Half cover's +2,
Right.
and 3/4 is +5.
I would say it's 3/4, but with a crit, it does 7 piercing damage.
Fuck's sake.
Next null, longbow again. Fucking 22.
Do I have 5 to my AC for 3/4 cover?
Yeah.
Still a hit.
Thanks for checking.
Okay. 9 piercing damage.
Fucking hell, that's more than the crit.
I know.
Yep.
Bullshit,
Just
isn't it?
happens sometimes.
Bruce, you see several arrows sprout from Lizette.
Dear.
It's thunder punch time, Bruce.
Thunder. Thunder punch.
Thunder punch.
Oh!
Feel the magic.
I could just put Lizette out of misery and cast Thunderwave. Boingy boing between the legs.
Punch to the nards.
I'm not very strong, am I? I was going to say just shove him off the edge, but I don't think I can.
That's what I was actually going to do.
Be a
I've
contested.
just been looking up the shove aside rules.
Oh, you will just punch him twice.
Ooh,
Both hit.
nice.
7 and 10.
Thunder.
Okay. You do massive amounts of damage. It kind of staggers back, almost slips off the edge, but manages to keep its footing.
I will go around this corner.
Mm-hmm.
And D.
Okay, so this null takes 2 steps forward, stabs at Bruce.
G'day, mate.
For a 5.
You missed your can.
Lizette.
Right. So I've just looked up the rules for there's an attack option called shove aside.
Mm-hmm.
So rather than using an attack, I can use my athletics at disadvantage
Mm-hmm.
to try and push them 5 foot in any direction. So I would like to try and take that one and shove the first one aside as my first attack.
Yep.
And just try and throw him off the cliff.
So is that like a full-on strength
It's an
versus
athletics
strength?
check. I believe it says it's just whether it's a hit with that.
Okay, well, yeah. So it moves it 5 foot.
Yeah, so just shove it off the edge.
Where it falls. 70 feet. Was it 1d6 damage per 10 feet,
10
isn't
foot. Yeah.
it? So 7d6 damage. Well, yeah, it's dead. You hear it scream as it falls, and then you just hear a bone-crunching, sickening crunch as it splats into the ice below.
Oh dear.
I would then attempt to... Basically, I want to grapple and push the other one off as well.
So you want to try and twist this one around behind you and push it off?
Yeah. I might not be able to do that this turn, but I want to grapple it.
Okay.
So I want to grab hold of it by the scruff of its neck.
Okay.
The sword in one hand, I want to grab it by its neck, if I can.
Right.
So to grapple, I don't know what.
Contested strength.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
me a strength roll.
just plain strength, or is it athletics?
Uh,
Doesn't matter. I apparently have lost my chat window. I can't actually click on it.
You can roll athletics for it, and then they can roll athletics or deck or acrobatics.
Yeah, they fail.
Have I actually rolled anything? Because
You
my,
rolled 25 again.
I can't see. My chat window's gone. I'm just going to press refresh in Roll20 because I can't see anything.
You crit it again.
Crit again.
I crit 2 in a row and I couldn't see either of them. There you go. I need to not look at chat.
What you can do as well is obviously drag it to put it next to the edge, ready to shove it off.
That's my plan. So I've now got it grappled. It's got a movement
So
speed, and I
you
can move
you
at
get
half
to
my movement.
you get 2 attacks per round, yeah.
Yeah.
So the way that I would see that is your first attack is to shove the other one off.
This one's not going off this turn. Is my plan.
Okay. You're not planning on pushing up, right? Okay.
No. So I've grappled, so it can't move, and I can move at half my movement speed.
Okay, gotcha.
So shove the one off the cliff, grab the other one, pull it round the door, and move back away, pulling that.
So are you trying to basically pull it to there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then basically, I've still got a hold, still my sword in hand. Next turn, I'm going to try and hit it with the sword off the edge.
Okay.
But I'm not going to probably make it that far, but that's what I've done. So that one is literally in
grappled.
Grappled. That's
I
the
mean,
end of
it's
my
also
turn.
that's the one that's baned as well. So I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Alan.
I kind of, can I make it round this corner?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
sure
you can do it.
I sneak around this corner, and I look in the room, and I see it's full of gnolls. And I see Lizette's holding this thing up, and I'm like, I want no part of that. But GG. Okay. I look over at this one here. What weapons and stuff is it holding? What's it doing right now? This one.
It has a longbow.
Oh, wonderful! In that
Not
case,
the arrows magically sprout from me.
in that case, I cast Crown of Madness on it.
Okay. So how?
So it has to succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom save.
Which it rolls an 18.
Ah! Who?
Can you cutting words?
That's too late. I know what the roll is.
Uh,
We should have cutting words. I don't know if cutting words how it really works. I want to make sure I use it though. Really.
I don't know if does it work on saving throws or any attack roll.
No, attack roll, ability check, or damage roll.
No, couldn't use it on a saving throw anyway.
Yeah, that's okay then. In that case, I'm gonna just stand there and be annoyed, and that's the end of my go.
Okay.
Because I was going to give us like a free turret that would just like start firing. Because that's what Crown of Madness is. Like it can't do anything till I've made it. It can move, but it has to use an action first,
Right.
according to what I want. That's what I like. I was going to get it to fight for us.
So,
Fight for our right to
the next
party.
Noel fires an arrow at Alan. 13.
Oh God, I should have cutting words, but that is a hit. Alan's not very good at being a bard.
3 piercing damage as an arrow hits you in the leg.
I'm like,
Arrow to the knee.
You
Grem.
jumped up dog, bitch.
I don't know what's around the corner, but it sounds fun. So I'm going to rage anyway, and then I'm just going to run straight around the corner. Oh, okay. That makes sense to rage at this point. So I'm just going to stand right in front of Alan, and then I am going to take a swing at this guy that is kind of like south of me.
Yep.
I'm going to swing twice recklessly at him with my great axe.
I'm hopping now.
18, 26.
Both hit.
Pog.
Nice.
17 and 10.
Sorry, Graham, I'm leaving you to the room. I've taken way too much damage in this place.
You
Graham does not
essentially
care in the slightest.
you quarter it basically. You slice it across the middle, sort of side to side from the belly, but before the top part of the body can fall away from the bottom part, you're going to bring your axe down on its head and cleave each of the 2 halves cleanly in 2. So you now have 4 equal quarters of Knoll.
Fantastic. And I'll turn and I'll look at the one to my right hand side and say, fucking try me.
That Knoll can't go because he's now dead. This one fires an arrow at Grem.
Cutting words it. So I kind of, as I see it about to fire, I go, what smells worse than a goblin? Oh yeah, you! So now whatever it rolls, it has to... I'll link it.
Use your action to expend one of your uses Bardic Inspiration, rolling Bardic Inspiration die and subtracting the number rolled from the creature's roll.
Take a D8 down to your roll.
A D8?
Yeah, I think if that's what the Bardic Inspiration is, it's level 5, so that's, I guess that's the D8. Yeah.
5. Quick maths.
It has advantage as well, by the way.
Yeah, no. 17.
That hits.
Ah!
Don't worry about reducing attacks to Grem when he's raging. He'll just take the hits, it's fine.
I just wanted to test it out to see if it works.
3
When
points
I'm
of...
being hit by things.
Alright. I thought you're like wearing heavy armour, you'll be alright, you know.
My arm class is only 16.
At the moment. Until you find your plate armour.
Exactly, I need plate armour.
Like, I think I'm role-playing in that Alan has got a shot with an arrow and he sees someone going for an arrow and he goes, you know, kind of, you know.
Yeah, no, fair play. Graham, you take 3 points of piercing damage and an arrow takes you in the shoulder.
I take 1 point of piercing
Oh, you
damage.
take 1 piercing damage. The one directly next to that you just like basically growled at stabs you with a spear. Crits for 24.
Yeah, that hits.
And does 9 piercing damage, or
Okay, so
4 piercing damage. Yeah. Bruce.
G'day. Boinky, 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 boink.
Hopping mad.
Let's try something new. In fact, I'm going to stop back a little bit so I'm not in melee range. I'm going to... You want acid, mate? Try this.
Tash's caustic brew. Oh, nice.
Fucking hell. So Dex save.
30-foot line of acid.
Yeah, just power washing the 2 knolls in front of me with acid.
What,
Please
this
tell
one
me
here,
it's like you're peeing.
that one and that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So they both need to...
I've got like a little super soaker that I pull out my back and just go...
And I just mutter to myself,
Ah,
how do I
Dex.
get me one of those?
The one closest to you fails, the one behind succeeds.
That's the cover.
So 4 points of acid damage to this douchebag. Right.
Another 2d4 at the start of each of its turns.
Okay. Is that your go done?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so the knoll that is grappled by Lizette tries to break free.
It's using its action to try and break free.
Yep. Strength.
Contested by my athletics.
Athletics versus athletics dex. Take your pick.
Yeah, so he can use athletics or dex, right? Yeah.
Yeah, fails miserably. So basically just tries to sort of like slap your arm away, but you're having none of it. Your turn.
I take my great sword and try and stamp it with it.
Okay.
That hits.
It's grappled, so you'd have advantage.
Correct. Well, like,
Oh, it's
I don't
baned.
attack or
It's
grappling.
baned anyway, isn't it? So you have a.
Well, put it this way, I was going to use both attacks on it, whatever I do. I wanted to stab it with my sword, hold the sword over the thing, and then kick it into the pit.
Okay.
can you grapple something and attack it with a two-handed weapon?
I don't think so.
You could headbutt it.
As I said, I just wanted. It's more
Yeah.
for style. It's going
It's
in the
style
pit.
points.
Yeah, I want to
Just
run it
throw it.
through and then kick it off the end of my sword
Okay.
into the pit.
Okay. Because it's baned, I would. Yeah, you managed to.
And
So
then-
you
well,
basically
I don't
run it.
make the other athletics check for. So I probably get it in the pit anyway. But I'm using both my attacks as this.
Yeah, no, it fails miserably.
So just like kind of like run it on the sword, literally drag the sword out over the pit so its legs are dangling, and then just kick it off the end of the sword.
So what's your damage with the sword, just out of interest? 14. And then you sling it over the edge.
And just give it a kick and shove it another 5 feet.
What was it? 76, isn't it? No. Yeah, 76.
Yep.
Yeah, it's dead. Lands on top of its dead friend and is also dead.
And then I'm going to move there, and that's my actions.
Okay.
I can't get through the door.
Sorry, I accidentally ended your turn.
That's fine.
My bad.
Let me do it.
Alan!
Okie dokie. In that case, I see these two over here, and I do that smooth move, acid. This time I'm like doom doom, and I throw one at one and one at the other, casting acid splash.
Need to be within 5 feet of each other just to make sure you know.
Are they there and there? That's 5 feet in it.
They are.
I thought you said the one at the bottom, the one at the top.
No.
No. These two. Yeah. I mean, I'm because I get 2d6. I'm kind of, for roll purposes, I'm thinking of it as 2 bubbles of acid. They don't do any different instead of one.
Okay.
But it's
So
16, 15 dex saves.
Dex save. Both fail.
Hey,
So is it, what is it, one?
is it 1d6? It said 6, so they both take 6 damage.
I think they both take 3. Because I think
Okay.
that's the damage for the overall spell, but you can choose 2 targets to hit with it.
Right. Okay.
If you choose
That's how it
reads.
reads
yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. Wait.
No,
You
that's
care
not
about
how I
the-
read
No,
it. 'cause
they
it
take
says-
2d6 each.
Yeah, they take 2d6
Oh,
each.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You choose 1 or 2. If you choose 2, they must be. It says a target must succeed, so each target takes 2d6. I guess considering it's 2 saving throws or whatever, it's pretty
Yeah.
fair, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna kind of.
They both howl in pain as acid starts eating into their skin. One of them's already in pain because it's already had acid thrown at it already.
And then I take cover behind this corpse.
Okay.
End your turn, Ellen.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Bosh.
Okay, so this one fires an arrow at Alan.
Oh,
14.
that's a hit. I'm in cover. Behind a knoll.
3 points of piercing damage.
Please tell me it's hit me in the other leg.
That's where my mind went.
Yeah, go on then. So you've got an arrow in each leg now.
Ah! I used to be an adventurer like you till I took 2 arrows to the legs.
Grem.
Okay, so first I'm going to recklessly attack the guy that's right in front of me. So let's do that first. 23.
Hit.
I do 14 damage. Does he die?
It's dead, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to walk over his corpse, go to his friend behind him, and then I'm going to attack that guy recklessly with my Dry Great Axe. So 25.
Here's a hit.
And I do 14 damage to that guy as well.
Do massive damage. He's now lost an arm. He's basically the arm that had the longbow in it is now laying on the floor, still with the longbow.
Tis but a scratch.
Look at you,
that'll
bastard!
be
You
my
got no
turn.
arms left. Okay, and it is that Noel's turn. So he basically had an arrow in his other hand, which he basically tries to stab you with.
That's fine. Feel free.
Improvised weapon.
12.
That actually doesn't hit.
There you go. It was his offhand as well, so it was with disadvantage. So yeah he misses. That Noel is dead, so I can remove him from the turn. Bruce.
Boingy boingy boing. Thunder nuts.
The first one is a miss. Second one is a hit.
9.
9 points of damage. Okay. Bosh. He doubles over in pain as you punch his testes into his abdomen.
It's where they belong, mate.
He coughs and they fall out of his mouth. That Noel is also dead.
Yes.
So Lizette.
Lizette. 5, 10, 15, 20. Make a slash with yield greatsword. Why is that not equipped? 15.
Is a hit.
15 slashing damage.
Yeah, you.
And whether it's killed it or not, step onto the next one and attack the next one with the greatsword for an 11.
As you step away from the first one. Oh, whoops! That's not what I meant to do. Oh. It tries to snap at you, but dies. And you step away, and yep, go on then. Oh, it was 11. Was
hit.
it? Yeah, no, it's a miss.
I thought it would. Shame, I just wanted to kind of go in, slash at the one, carry on, put the next one down, but no.
Don't take my kill.
Alan.
So this one is the only one left standing.
It is.
How poorly does it look?
Half health.
On a scale of 0 to 22, it's on a 13.
Okay. In that case, I shall look at it and cast that. But as I do, I say,
Get a bitch.
a goblin with one hand nailed to a tree would be more of a threat than you.
Well, we just kill all his compatriots.
What's your? Why is your
It
saying your
didn't- it
spell
didn't-
save DC
it
is
didn't roll.
0?
I didn't roll.
It's 15.
I didn't
Yes,
actually
yeah.
roll it.
Yeah, it fails.
There we go.
It
It
fails.
takes
and
4 psychic damage. I clicked the actual spell, not
Oops.
actually the attack, because I'm a numpty face.
So on a scale of 0 to 22, it's now looking like a 9.
I'll be back in a sec.
And I then sort of duck behind this corpse.
Okay.
Oh, end turn.
You got it.
So the remaining Knoll stabs at Lizette. Mrs. Grem.
Graham does the same thing Graham's always going to do. He walks over, recklessly attacks with my great axe twice.
Stepping on Bruce as he goes.
Yeah, that's fine. Bruce is okay with it. I'll just step over him.
23
me.
hits,
It
the
does.
10 does not. So
Oh, yeah, that's a 20 as its reckless attack.
Oh yeah, of course. Okay, so yeah, so they both hit.
We know it's a 9 health though, so it's dead.
Yeah, that's fine. Or has it? Right. Just as it dies, it lashes out to try and bite you.
Okay,
13. Oh no, it gets advantage, doesn't it?
it does.
Because you're recklessly attacking. So 18.
That hits.
It does 5 piercing damage because this one
It
isn't
does too.
poisonous like the other one. Okay. And then there was silence. Shh.
I nudge the dead body next to me, and I also see if it's got anything valuable on it.
Okay.
Is it dead yet?
Yeah.
Is there anything in this cave of any value beyond copper pieces? That's what I want.
There is nothing other than their rough, tattered hide armor, spears and bows. There's nothing of any note in here.
Okay. I make a note of what they look like and what they're dressed, and do a little sketch.
I'm going to use this opportunity to take a quick break, if I may.
Yep.
Firstly, because I've run out of beer, and secondly, because
reason.
I've run out of beer. Now, that only sounds like one reason, but I think it's quite important. It's worth mentioning twice.
It's 2 reasons. Yep.
So,
fine.
yeah.
I ran out of beer,
Jet-powered rocket
and I
pants.
really needed a win.
Yeah, exactly that.
Superlative idea, sir. Except for we don't have any jet-powered rocket pants.
Yet.
Really 2 drawbacks to this otherwise faultless plan.
I took 9 damage throughout all of those encounters.
I took none.
I'm currently on 16 HP left.
Ooh. How much do you have?
39.
Oh wow, that's pretty. You're pretty beat up.
And I've used 24 points of lay on hands.
You get 24 points already? Oh, it's 5 per level, isn't it?
5 per level, yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts.
But I've kept 1 point. I'll always keep 1 point for emergencies.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've lost a fair amount of damage this cave.
Second level Thunder Wave will do 3d8 points of damage.
I don't notice how badly injured you are, but if you come and talk to us and tell you that I might be able to heal you. Okay.
I mean, I have healing spells, but I'm
Me
not going
too.
to use them.
Generally, my healing is kill the enemies before they can hurt me. The problem is I keep missing.
That is a problem. I'm not going to lie.
Like
You
if I hit
you
twice,
need to work on that.
yeah.
I just recklessly attack everything. I don't care if it hits me. They can hit me, but I hit them too.
The joys of barbarians.
Yeah. You get hit. Oh no. Anyway.
The only problem you get is when there's like 10 opponents. That's when you're in trouble.
Or magical damage. Although you're immune to magic, aren't you?
I'm immune to magical damage with Path of the Bear, yeah. Well, not immune, but, half
Resistant.
damage still.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am unstoppable. I also have 53 HP.
Well, that's going to help.
I don't have a lot of constitution for paladin.
Yeah, no, I've got a lot as a barbarian. And I rolled quite well on my levels up.
I've just taken the average because I couldn't risk it.
Oh, I love risking it.
What's the
Skip.
worst that could happen?
One.
One,
but,
One, yeah.
know.
Not one.
I'm glad we worked this out. Well done.
Good job, guys. We know the game.
With the way I roll, probably that's just normal. It's not the worst. That would be expected. What can we expect to happen? Ones.
Okay.
Right, just take average if you're scared, man. It's fine.
That's
Yes, yes, I am,
not
and I
scared.
will. I am. I'm scared.
I shall. Thank you.
Yes, average is fine. Thank you very much. Have a good day, sir. I said good day, sir. Are we going north?
Well, there's a demon in a cage outside, Lizette says.
Oh yeah.
I mean, kill it
I
from the cage.
A literal demon.
I go. You're going to kill it, but before you kill it, can we talk to it?
Well, there's what's in this room up here? What was that?
Do you speak demon, mate?
I look at my list of
Rotten
things I
crates
can
and
speak.
torn sacks strewn across the floor. It's mainly empty. It's just.
I don't know what language it spoke.
I can speak Goblin.
Sorry, Scott.
No, I'm just saying it's just like a storeroom, basically, with just like basically where food would be stored.
I want to investigate to see if there's anything hidden in there.
Make me a investigation check.
Investigation. Investigate.
Oh,
You do not find anything.
There's probably nothing in there, guys.
Not even a single maggot in the grain.
Nope.
oh, I should have offered to help before you looked. But
I don't
Right
think there's
then.
anything in there.
a 19, yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah.
So, this dude's in the cage with a spear, right?
Mm-hmm.
I say, does anyone else want to talk to it?
I talk to it and go, do you speak common?
I shall tell you in a moment.
Oh,
Oh, the suspense.
I'm going to take that as a yes.
I'm going to take that as a Scott hasn't read this bit and doesn't know.
I look at Lizette and go, if it can speak Elvish, Common, or Goblin, I'll be able to talk to it. How about
I
you?
can do Elvish and Common.
Hey! I say something to you in
And
Elvish.
2 others.
I think I can do Sylvan.
Elvish Presley.
I think I can do Sylvan.
I can do Draconic and Giant.
Hey!
He basically he's grabbing hold of the cage, rattling the door, and snarling in a language that, well, only Lizette.
Is it Infernal?
Lizette, what am I talking about? Astrid, who didn't actually do anything in that last combat round, I realised.
Oh.
Wasn't
Still,
enough.
we're okay.
Wasn't enough room. Basically, he appears to be kind of. Well, he's basically turning between shouting about "Let me out of here," and then. Why did you let me get captured? Why did you let me get captured? Let me out! Let me out! But he's not. Only Astrid can understand because he's talking in a dialect that is basically part of the Reghead. Is it Reghead? Reghead nomad tribe.
I just yell out to the party. Does anyone understand what this nutter's on about?
Astrid translates.
Ah. And I just go, ask him who he's talking, who he thinks he's talking to. Like he's asking, why did you let me get captured? Who is he talking to? What's he mean? Tell him he looks like an idiot.
Not sure that's helpful, but okay.
So
Don't do that bit. I just say, so that was a joke, Astrid.
Astrid kind of calls out to him, speaking again in what is a similar language, sounds similar to what he's shouting, but he doesn't really seem to react. He just keeps repeating himself over and going, why did you let me get captured? Why didn't you protect me? Let me out! Let me out! So
I'll say it's fine.
I don't think we're getting
I'll
anything out
release
of
him and I'll thrust my sword towards him.
Yeah.
okay. Let's do a
I don't open the cage, I just...
Oh right, you're not opening the cage, you're just... I thought you said you were going to release him.
Release him. Inverted commas, release.
Release him from this life and his binds.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was doing.
Yep.
Okay, make me tap roll. Oops.
Natural one, I reckon. 22.
That's a hit.
17 slashing, and Is it? He's a fiend, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Smite.
Oh my goodness, that's a level 2 smite.
Did you not mean to do a level 2 smite?
No, I did.
All
It's
right.
just a bad roll.
It was a really bad roll.
So,
I'd go as far as say awful.
29.
Does it take extra damage for being a fiend?
Yes, from smite.
Or undead.
Yeah. So do you roll it, or does it do it automatically?
Whoops.
Well, on my options, I've set it up as on my power card to ask me if they're a fiend or an undead.
Cool.
Okay.
And then I stab it again with the second attack.
Okay. Here's a hit.
Stabby, like stab, stab.
That's another 13. I'm out of spell slots now.
Okay.
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Yep.
I just stab it with the dagger. I just want to get involved, but I'm rubbish, so I miss.
Well, what actually happens is he swings. Well, he basically stabs at Lizette with his javelin twice. The first one is the first is a 6.
Because that wasn't feeling
Misses.
very well. Yeah.
Second is a 20.
That's it.
Okay, so it does 5 piercing damage. And make me a Constitution save.
Not good at those.
You're a liar.
18.
That's fine.
Oh, you did okay there. Okay.
My lady's with me.
So can we set up a turn order now, as you're all
I
doing?
guess we have
for those,
to, yeah.
those of you who are going to be taking pot shots, let me just clear that.
Can I not just grab his spear and stab him again?
No,
You
you
no.
can't.
That's is it carded?
That makes me sad.
Fuck off with fucking not selecting a token. I didn't close the thing down.
20? What's going on with my rolls tonight? That's awesome.
Can you change mine to a
Forbidden.
16? Don't think it matters mine being a 16, but hey ho.
Okay.
I'm standing right now.
Everyone done? Right. Descending.
Dear.
So
I'm going to cut in words whatever it's going to do. Just letting you know that.
he rages.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
What an angry cunt.
Despite all his rage, he's still just a fiend in a cage.
Hey.
Hey.
48.
Alan is relatively close, so flail swings out between the bars for a 22.
A flail. It's got a flail there.
Roll a d8 and minus that, please. Like cutting words. I didn't declare it. I say, whoa, stand back, please. The last time I smelled breath so bad, I was facing a green dragon.
22, 21, 29.
Still hits. Oh, damn it.
14. Yeah.
Wait. You should have worked that out before. It was 22. You get -8. Your armor class is not that high.
Yeah. I knew it was going to be a hit.
Okay, so you take 8 bludgeoning damage and roll me a Constitution save.
This is not going to go well. 7. And what did you say? How much damage? Sorry.
8 bludgeoning.
8. Okay.
Just fucking half elf out.
I'm like, I mean, I was toying with it in a cage, trying to stab it with a knife. Like,
So
I'm
you fail your con save, you're now poisoned until the end of your next turn.
Oh dear. I don't know what that status.
Yeah, I've disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay.
Flail also lashes out at
Me?
Lizette. 20.
Oof.
That's a hit. Here's where I drop.
11 bludgeoning damage.
I'm unconscious.
So the flail lashes out, catches Lizette in the side of the head, and she drops like a stone.
Dear.
I told you.
I'm on the floor, or I'm just back, and I go, "Grab."
I assume because you're unconscious, you can't make a con save, but I'll let you do one anyway. So if your body is naturally constitutional, yes, it is. So you're not poisoned. Okay, Alan, your turn.
Oh, okay, it's my turn. I'm standing next to this thing. I've got very little health. What can I do? Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. I cast color spray at it right in the face. I'm like, "Ah!" But obviously, how it works, disadvantage on attacks. But do I have to click it in another way? Oh, there it is. Sorry, I will do it. I will click it properly. Sorry, not just the description.
You're trying to blind it.
I am trying to blind it. Is there any benefit to higher levels?
No,
I don't think so.
We rolled 2 more. So basically, you got to roll 6d10.
Right, I have.
So
So I
roll
got to roll
6d10.
D10. Okay,
What's the save?
6d10.
No, it depends if he rolls above the hit points left, I believe.
37. But that's less
The
than
descending
37.
order of their current hit points. Starting the creature has the lowest current hit points. Each creature's basically so. Are his hit points 37 or under?
Yes.
Then he's blinded.
Okay.
And I would like to attempt to dash out of its way now it's blinded.
It's still trying to hit you, just gets
Still trying to hit.
disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm going to run away. Run away behind Graham. And it does it might.
I mean, it has advantage because it's raging. So would that count with the disadvantage of being blind?
Would? Yes.
Oh, goodness, I'm dead.
Let me just do a quick attack then.
If we both get knocked out.
17.
That is a hit. Yeah.
Does 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Do I get to move still?
Yeah, you can move, but you also need to make me a con save as well.
It's only Sentinel that stops you moving if you get hit.
Assuming you're not. I thought he was dead.
Yeah.
But, no, if you're still alive, yeah.
I'm still alive, barely, and I do a Constitution save 20. Oh,
Okay, you are not poisoned.
Okay, and I go. I think we bit off a bit more than we chewed. I can't remember. I'm not even making any sense as I speak it. We bit off more than we chewed.
My go?
Yeah. I did click
Come on,
enter.
natural 20. No.
Oh dear.
It's all right.
At the end of my turn.
Take it then.
I'm afraid to click anything in case it rolls another one.
Okay, so you got us into this mess, but I will finish it.
I was going to push the cage off the cliff if I rolled a 20.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm just going to step over Lizette's body. I'm going to step here, and then I'm just going to attack this thing recklessly and drive right in his face. So 18, 26.
Gotta be 2 hits.
Hello?
Hang on a sec. I was just looking at something. 1 sec. Okay. Right.
It feasts on the souls of those it has downed.
Oh my goodness.
No, it doesn't. Sorry, it's fine. Okay, so 18. Oh, you raging?
I'm not raging, no.
I know. So 18
No,
hits.
reckless attack.
Sorry.
Yeah,
reckless.
I'm recklessly attacking, so both of them are advantage.
Okay, so they're both hit.
Okay, cool. So 9 damage and 17 damage.
Okay, second blow cleaves his head from his shoulders.
Ah, brilliant.
I will, on my turn, hoppity hippity hoppity hoppity hippity across to Lizette, and you're fucking welcome.
Okay.
I got like 2 arrows in me, and I've been. What did he do? He stabbed me with a spear.
He stabbed me.
No, he hit you with a flail.
Hit me with a flail.
That flail, does it have 3 heads?
It does not.
Oh, the one from Baldur's Gate, the flail of the ages.
That's a great weapon. That is.
Well, I thought it was maybe the one off the picture. But...
I
No.
will put out my hand and offer it to Lizette, and
Thank
just be like, as I help you up, maybe let me take these fights.
linger off the
Having a
edge.
bad day. And as I say this, I grab the cage and just throw it off the cliff.
Okay.
But wait, no. Oh.
I'll loot.
I look at it and go,
All the
"Oh."
magic weapons, they're
Alright,
gone.
I go in by the fire and I just go, folks. I just
Okay, I
wanna
rolled a strength
fly."
check of 22 in my attempt to push the cage off the cliff one-handed, just like...
Okay. So the cage tips over, the contents spilling onto the ground, and then slips over the edge.
Oh,
crashing
good. The
down.
contents is still there.
No, obviously, apart from
would
the
like-
berserker who doesn't fall out between the bars.
I would like to inspect the stuff that fell out the cage, please.
Okay.
I'm lying down by the fire over here because I feel a bit poorly.
That's the DM going, stupid paladin.
You fucking idiots.
There is one magic weapon in this game.
You just threw it off the edge.
I don't care. I'm going to go and sit down by the fire with Alan. Grump.
Go and get that green fish.
Oh
Well,
yeah, that was still
okay.
cooking. That's probably burnt by now.
I'm attempting to sort of
I'm going to eat a
tend
good
to my
berry.
wounds, but not very well.
Are you stabbing them with a dagger?
Is this how you get the poison out?
I'm
So-
trying to pull the arrows out of my legs.
Basically, there is one
Layer.
flail, which is made of a black crystal, and also a javelin
Yep.
made of the
I
same material.
I will take them by the fire and inspect them.
May we have a short rest, please?
You may.
As part of that short rest, I will ritually identify these items.
During your short rest, I have Song of Rest.
I don't think I'll need it. I think I just one hit dice and I'm full health.
I
I don't even need to roll a hit dice, so...
I don't know how it works.
Do we
Never
get to
mind.
roll a d6, is it?
On Song of Rest, yeah.
Yeah,
it'll be
8,
next-
isn't it?
It
she's
should
gone
be a
up.
D6 at this level, right?
One
thought it'd gone up.
d6.
That's
Yeah.
Is that separate to your bardic inspiration?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
separate.
Makes sense to put them on the
5,
same modifier, but okay.
So I can use a hit dice and a d6.
Yeah, I'm full health with the Song of Rest and one hit dice. Nice. We take those.
Okay. So
13. Okay.
the weapons themselves do have a faint magical aura.
Hmm.
They are made of shardolin,
That makes sense.
which the shardolin has been imbued with force magic.
Ooh.
So they're essentially both +1 weapons. Additionally, hang on, let me just. Okay. They don't feel particularly pleasant.
As in, I detect a curse, or just that they're a bit iffy?
Kind of hard to tell. It's not cursed. They just have an aura of unpleasantness around them.
Well, I don't want them.
They're martial weapons. Can you wield them anyway?
I don't.
Did you
I
do
don't
an
know, I would use it anyway.
actual? Did you like search for magic when you looked at them? Or did you
Yeah,
just-
I didn't identify.
Okay. Oh,
I'll
I
just-
see. Right.
Chuck them to Graham. And see if he wants them. I mean, the javelin you can throw at people.
I'm going to say I'd put the javelin on my back, but I would still wield my greatsword.
During a short rest, can I use more than one hit dice?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
You only get so many back.
So you're Lizette, are you taking the javelin or are you gonna?
If it's on there, I'll take the javelin.
Okay. Make me
I just like Graham more, so I'd give them to Graham instinctively.
charisma throw. Charisma throw. Charisma save.
Saving throw.
Yeah.
Charisma saving throw.
Yes.
This is the one I'm best at by far.
Watch him.
And I get a 12. I get a +7 to this.
I'll take it seriously.
Deary me.
Honestly,
deary
my
me.
rolls today have been salmon else.
Would you like to join me in the private DM chat?
Ruh-roh.
Hello.
How do you do?
Yeah, better than you, mate. So basically, your alignment is now chaotic evil.
Well, I'm already neutral evil.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So am I moving to chaotic?
Yeah. No, we'll leave you as neutral evil, I think, in that case.
That's it. I'm already evil.
Currently, I'm in control now.
Okay.
So, yeah. Basically, actually, when we go back, I want you to make me a wisdom save as well.
I'll do it.
Or you can do it now.
I'll do it as a GM roll.
Yeah.
And my wisdom is +4 on saving throws. 23.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty solid. Okay, so in this particular instance, the evil from that, basically, as soon as you shouldered it, you claimed it as yours. Therefore, it tried to take control of you. The will of the Frost Maiden was very close to overpowering you, but you have managed, your wisdom and your faith in Shah has enabled you to resist its pull at this current point in time.
Am I within control? Can I discard the weapon?
You currently, you are your faith is kind of a little shaken.
Okay.
You're not a devout follower of the Frost Maiden by any.
No, not at all. I'm very anti-Frost Maiden.
Exactly, but you have, for at least the next sort of 15 minutes, less of a hatred of her and kind of more of a. It's almost like I almost understand why she's doing what she's doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want me to just play it at the moment as? So I've been everyone will know that I've had an extreme hatred towards the Frost Maiden.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to play it that I don't anymore?
Your hatred is you neither hate nor love the Frost Maiden. You're indifferent now.
But I wouldn't, for example, before I've offered to kill people because they worship her.
Yes.
I'll just go.
Now you'll be
fair enough.
Yeah. And that's going to basically last for probably about 24 hours.
Okay. And then we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Righty ho.
Okay.
Fun and games. Fun and games.
Yes. Let's go back. Need to go.
Give a spell and stuff like that, and go bows and stuff like that, and he gets decent damage for a bard.
Because I've not got very high dexterity.
That would be a problem.
That would be a problem.
Archer Bard is a well-known bard damage archetype.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, when I made this character, I decided to go. I got 18 charisma, 17 intelligence. I should have gone for dexterity with that. Really, yeah, intelligence.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to be investigaty.
That's fair.
Just play the character you want. Don't care about combat.
Yeah.
Like Lizette doesn't like. She's got a Constitution bonus of +1.
Yeah.
Like that is not particularly good for a frontliner. Doesn't matter. If she
actually,
dies, she dies.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I still swing a dagger at things, even though I've got terrible rolls at it again.
So, do we notice anything untoward going on at the moment?
Nope.
Dabby dozy.
Lizette straps the thing to her back. I don't know what anyone's
Warms
doing.
hands in front of the fire. Moans about being hit a lot and having a headache.
That makes sense. You just almost died.
And was hit a lot.
Yes.
I need some plate armor.
I look over at Lizette. How rough does Lizette look?
Well, on a scale of 1 to 39, I'm about a 37 after a short rest.
Oh, okay, you're all right.
Okay.
You're looking.
Well, we did have a short rest, so I've used I've used 3 hit dice, so and Song of Rest. 3.
I'm not concerned with your health. Then that's fine. If you look like you can
I also used my Channel Divinity as a Harness Divine Power to regain a spell slot.
Fair enough. So, we have found the knolls, we have found the cave, we have found the fishing rod. What else are we looking for here before we head off to the actual kind of like castle?
I don't think there's anywhere else to go here.
I don't believe so either.
If we walk around, let's do a patrol. Do we want to use this as a place to camp down for the night?
I think this is probably a safer place than further kind of like back to the cave. So I reckon further in is going to be safer. It gives us more time to prepare if we hear anything. So
let me just move my horse indoors.
And I can set alarm at the entrance to the cave so we can hear it.
I'm going to get midnight down the stairs into the first room.
Okay.
I'm going to cast alarm on the front thingy. On the actual entranceway.
Yeah,
might be good if we take it in turns and keep a watch.
I don't really need to sleep, so I can sort of when I'm meditating, can I be watchful?
You need to still, if you're meditating, you're kind of out of it.
Okay.
Only for 4 hours.
Only for 4 hours, but we can take it in turns.
I'll take a turn then.
We've got a ranger. The only one, Grim, with your eyesight, maybe you miss this one.
Okay.
I snuff out the light on Grim.
If no one minds, I wouldn't mind bedding down early.
Nope, I'm fine with bedding down.
Not had a good day.
Probably be wise to kind of like bring all the animals and the sleds and shit in with us as well, like where we're putting midnight.
I'd put midnight in the front door because I'm not bringing her through the.
Yeah. Don't bring them all the way. Just put them in kind of like the first chasm with like all the like dogs and shit.
That's what I've done. As I was doing that, I go back to the first room. What was the altar for in the first room?
Ah, well, that's a good question.
I would probably be alone looking at this after I bought the horse in, unless Grim.
I would have been bringing in the dogs.
Yeah, so Grim will be in the room behind me.
To the null god of Yinu.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
Basically, it's just a crude stone altar with a mountain goat's body. Sorry, a mountain goat's bloody head. I saw the word B and the D and the Y and just said body, but no, it's a head, mountain goat's head.
I want to clean up this cave where we kill the gnolls and are dragging their bodies and dumping them into the chasm.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair.
Dirty cave.
You work out that from the ledge that you could reach that you walked around, then by counting in seconds how long it takes for each of the bodies to fall. The next ledge down is about 100 feet, and then the bottom of the chasm is probably somewhere in the region of about 200 feet. So it's quite deep.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah.
That is quite.
I don't want to go down there then.
No.
There's gonna be a Balrog down there, isn't there?
Or maybe a white dragon.
Oh.
Okay.
White?
I crack out the dwarven whiskey and offer it around.
I'll take a small drink. Not too much because. And then I'm gonna go.
Just take the edge off.
I'm also gonna just like kick the shit out of the altar in the first room.
It's not very well made, so you pretty much reduce it to rubble.
And just walk out to Grim and say, "Evil gods." This character walking.
It's fucking trash anyway. Who cares?
Okay. So you rest.
And I'm going to go grab the green and thing fish and go to the other room.
That's a good shout. I can't remember what the green fish did now.
Fish? This one just makes you feel full for a day.
Oh yeah.
Okay. If it's the same fish.
Yes, it is. So you're taking a long rest, or?
You think so?
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Okay, good stuff.
I regain all my stuff.
When I can press my long rest button. So we're taking it in turns on watch. Who's on first watch?
I'll go on
Astrid,
first because I'm not injured in any way, shape, or form, so I'll go on first.
Okay.
Okay. Bear with me 1 second, please.
Do 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 do.
I can cast Stinking Cloud. Is that a good spell?
So can Grim, but
It depends
it's
who's
not so
around
much a
you.
spell.
It's more of a natural attack.
Nature damage. Oh, 12. You all
How much gold are we
die.
up to? I've
There's
got
a
enough
cave
my
in.
plate armor yet.
No.
I have 25 gold in the party loot section, plus
Really?
a handful of silver.
Is that all?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't make a lot of money here.
We've got 2 magical weapons though that we could probably sell for quite a bit when we head back to town.
Alan's got 247 gold on him, just saying.
Or does he?
But it's,
So
if you want to donate it to the Stop Lizette Getting Hipped by as many things.
by getting plate mail.
By getting plate mail. That'd be lovely.
I mean, I can wear plate mail too, just throwing that out there.
can arrange some kind of loan, or you can persuade me with barter.
I can persuade you. Definitely I can persuade you.
With a big sword. Persuaded. Okay, so a couple of hours into your watch, Bruce, you hear noises coming from higher up the chasm, where you'd made your way. Yeah, where you'd made your way down into this. This is on the level above. It doesn't sound particularly close, but they are. It's kind of difficult to work out what the noises are. It's kind of shuffling, quite heavy.
Does it sound like a dragon?
No. It doesn't sound. It's not heavy enough to be a dragon, but it would. You would probably think it would be a large humanoid creature by the footsteps, the shuffling footsteps.
Frost giant.
Sounds like possibly one, maybe two of them.
I'll keep my head down, and if they get too close and sound like they're really nearby, I'll wake everyone up. But
They
if they're
pass.
shuffling past,
Are you not
I'll
listening at the
just-
front door?
No,
The cave.
no, I've
Yeah,
got
He has,
an
well,
alarm,
he has an alarm set there.
alarm spell set there, so
Yeah.
I'll just
The
stay here.
alarm doesn't go off, and the shuffling kind of goes away. And the rest of your watch is peaceful, quiet.
I mean,
Whoever relieves me, I'll tell them about the shuffling.
Okay. I'm going to go to by the front door. And I'm
Where
gonna
the
sit,
shuffles?
and I'm going to sit talking to Midnight
Okay.
about horse stuff.
Sexy horse stuff. No.
Sugar lumps.
He's a female horse.
Midnight.
Sugarlumps is a rocking horse.
Okay. So, nearing the end of your watch, you're kind of, trying to stay awake. You're feeling, looking forward to kind of
cold.
sinking back into getting a little bit of sleep again. Again, you hear shuffling kind of noise. You kind of keep well back, but peer out through the door. Let me just. So basically, what you see shuffling past in the moonlight is a large humanoid creature, possibly 8-9 feet tall, spindly arms, but powerful looking arms, muscular, but not bulky muscular, sort of sinewy kind of arms with claws on the end of it. It wears a rough kind of fur loincloth. It has a protruding, a massive underbite with tusks that point up the side of its face, pointed ears, like a shaggy kind of mane around the back of its head.
Like purple prickles.
It's a Worgen.
It's not wearing, other than the loincloth, it's not wearing any clothing, and it seems to be completely unperturbed by the cold.
Some kind of ice troll.
This is exactly what it is.
You know you want to fight it.
I do want to fight it.
All on your own.
No.
Not after the experience he's just had.
Not with the way. Right. 18. Yeah, I'll use it for my good rolls. A 2, 4, 16. Yeah, no.
That's a 50-50 to good and shit rolls. There's no in between there.
No. And but the problem is, the good ones have been on the second side of advantage.
Uh-huh.
The shit ones have all been on the primary one. It's just like, nah.
It passes.
I really want to shout trolls.
It passes very, very close to the front of the cave.
They've got a frost troll.
And if you have any torches in that sort of area there.
No, I've got no torches. I'm just relying on dark vision.
Okay.
I am going to try and move quietly over, while keeping an eye on the thing, just over to the others.
Make me a.
And I whisper to Midnight. It's like.
What are you going to whisper first?
Pardon?
What
are you whispering?
Just
I love you.
Quiet.
Okay.
Just tell her to be quiet.
Okay.
Get a load of that troll.
Okay.
There you go.
7.
6. It's +1.
Oh.
Got a little bit of dex, not a lot.
Clatter some bones as you walk down towards the steps.
Mm-hmm.
The troll stops. Starts edging towards the cave.
I go back towards the edge, pick up something and lob it towards the door where everyone else is sleeping.
Oh, charming.
Nice.
Just like a lump of ice or something. I just want to make a noise at the back of the cave because without moving myself. Basically, I'm trying to alert anyone who's asleep, but without making too much noise.
See, what you've done is actually led it straight to us while we're asleep.
As
No,
I'm
it's got to come through me to get to you.
do I hear that in the?
You do hear something clattering in the cave doorway that you're at.
And then I'm going to move forward, and if I see it come through the door, I'm going to try and hit it.
I'm just going to gently nudge Graham, but with my hand like this.
It doesn't know for certain where you are, so you get the first hit, and then we'll go into turn order.
18.
18 is a hit.
I take 16 slashing damage, plus...
You wouldn't have completed a long rest.
No, but I got one
you got
spell
one.
back.
I was just thinking out loud. Shit, we wouldn't have completed a long rest.
No. It's not an undead or fiend, I'm guessing.
It is... No, it's not.
No, it takes an additional 15 radiant damage.
That's pretty good.
And as I scream at, like, loud when I hit it.
Can you demonstrate that?
No. Children asleep right there.
I'll do it. Alarm! I'm impersonating the
I like
German
the way
woman.
it cuts you off as soon as you scream too loud.
Yeah.
It's nice. I like
That's
it.
It's a peat filter.
Yeah.
I do need it, let's face it.
Yep.
It
Hello there.
does mean I can't use that mic when I'm doing online lessons.
Right, let's roll some initiative.
Oh, great.
Go on, Nelly.
I would have been in here now.
Oh, rolls, man. 3, 6, 5.
23.
Go on, Bruce.
I can't do anything though.
We just roll initiative for...
Then the bird.
It's so far away as well, considering where we are, and we have to walk all the way down and round the chasm. So
You
far
do.
away.
I've got ranged.
We could just stay here and just let it have its way with Lizette.
Everybody rolled?
Once it's sated, it might leave.
Okay, good stuff. We will leave it there.
Hey! I
It's
need
10
to
o'clock.
make a note of that. Hold on. So
let's just
Lizette
call it
started
a
a fight with a troll while we were resting. Lizette started a fight.
I didn't start the fight with the troll. I was trying to protect us.
Okay.
You say so.
If you want to just note down XP for this particular
Opposed it
turn.
now.
Right, sure.
What we do XP?
What did we get?
Was it divided by... how many of you are there? 1, 2, 3, 5.
Excuse me.
only
That's
4
not
of
how
us.
that's not how you count, Scott. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, buddy, not 1, 2, 3, 5.
He's giving
You
us
get
more than
640 XP for that
640.
session because you haven't killed the troll yet, so you don't.
Yet.
So
That's ambitious.
I'm at 7140. I get.
1.
Yep.
714.
What's the next level? I bet it's quite high, isn't it? The next level.
Yeah, like 5 to 6 is quite a lot, and then 6 to 7 is quite a lot. Like 1 to 5 goes pretty quick, but the rest of it pretty slow.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Astrid also hasn't leveled up yet, so I'm going to have to get Rob to do that before we do anything else. Okay, good stuff. I shall...
Hi, Rob. While you watch the VOD, hi.
Oh.
I'll see you soon.
Okay, I
Save
won't
me.
save that. I'll drop that.
And Tove.
Okay. So I'm just going to end the stream quickly there. Thanks for joining us, those who are watching. Much appreciated. I'm going to be back probably at the end of the weekend with some farming simulator. Until then, thanks for watching. Take it easy. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.